I don't know if this is gonna happen. I don't know if this is happening. We're gonna see. Hey y'all on YouTube land. Let me just get the Instagrammers in. We trying something new today. Instagram. Oh shit. Y'all just hold on 1 second. I'm coming, I swear to God. All right, there we go. Uh-oh. Y'all gonna see all my junk. Hey everybody. Okay. Theoretically, we have YouTube, we have Instagram, and we have Facebook. Theoretically. Hey, Big Mama Q, you the first one in the room. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Tuffy. We talking about end of the year processes. Since we're not doing manifestation month, I might as well give y'all some tips. All right. How we doing? We coming on in on who is that? Hey, Jamie Dream Big, welcome. Hey, Miss Cocky. Hey, Poison. I seen you dip on in. So, I am on YouTube. I'm on YouTube and I'm theoretically on Facebook. I don't know. I think I'm on Facebook, but I'm not sure. I didn't do the whole put a name on there. They didn't tell me to do nothing. So I'm theoretically thinking that Facebook is tricking me. That's what I'm thinking. But I could be wrong. I don't know this new Facebook system. However, I am on YouTube. So let us talk, because we don't have a lot of time and I want to get us started on the end of the year process. Yay, yay. It's December. Now, those of you who have been with me for years and years and years, then you all know, oh, look at my head. Y'all see it? Ooh, it's all messed up. It's messy. My roots. See, my camera looked better on Instagram. It's more forgiving than this YouTube video. This YouTube video is like, look at them roots. Anyway, so those of you who have been with me for a minute, you know that normally December is manifestation month. Now, I ain't doing manifestation month this year because it's a lot, especially with the box. We used to get a box and used to have all your spiritual tools. So I think what I'm just going to do is just kind of be intentional about how we do Sunday check-in and spiritual tools Tuesday this year. So if you are trying to have an intentional December, then come on through Sundays and Tuesdays. Sundays at 7, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Central. Okay, so the first week of December, I like to, hey, Stacy, I like to use that week for reflection, right? Oh, wait. Hey, I heart Kyra. I did it. For the whole month of December, the theory behind what I do, my process that I have created thus far that works really well for me, is using the month of December to reflect, to prepare, and then to manifest. And it's a long process. You didn't miss much. I just started. I was talking about my hair being messed up and how I am on YouTube and Facebook theoretically. Now, I don't know if that's true, but we're going to see. Anyway, so week 1, what you want to do is allow yourself some time. So through this month of December, you need to map out, like really schedule time on your calendar. What days, what hours are going to be used for this process? So it might be 20 minutes before you go to bed, or it might be right when you wake up, or you might use your lunchtime or something like that, but make it consistent so that you can have this time. Hey, Lexi, to do this reflection. Now, I think last year I wasn't intentional in doing this, and I see the difference, right? Because when you do this, it allows you to identify what's working and what's not. It allows you to do some spiritual work with intention because you've sat down and you've identified, what do I need to work through? What do I want to process? What do I want to change? What do I want to attract? Then, when you do your final steps of manifesting, you have these things worked out in your mind. It's just a more powerful experience, and it's a more powerful energy that you're going into the next year with. So this week is for reflection. And, sometimes reflection can be challenging. We want to do almost like an inventory of the year. What did we experience? What did we like? What did we not like? So Tuesday, for Spiritual Tools Tuesday, we're going to do some journal prompts to work through the week and look at what it is that worked for us and what didn't work for us. So I think I'll choose one type of journal prompt that I like. Let me think. Aha, here's one. If I were able to go back to me at January 1st, 2022, what are some things that I would warn myself if I could? Like that journal prompt, I love that because you get to go back in the year and think about what you could have done differently or what you wish you knew about in the beginning of the year so that you could better prepare yourself. And that's just a reflection tool that I like to use to frame what worked and what didn't work in my life, or not just in my life, in 2022, right? Because the whole point of this kind of exercise is so that we're not on January 1st doing that thing. You all know that thing. New year, new me, And then we make all these resolutions because it sounds good. Well, I know I need to lose weight. I need to save money. I need to blah, blah, blah. And so we make these declarations without putting in the work beforehand. And so this time we want to put in the work beforehand so that we have a better chance of committing, like actually putting time, energy, and not just because we thought about it, but because we put in a plan for success. So for example, there's a difference between saying, I need to save money, and then saying, so that's one form. I need to save money. So I'm going to save some money. In 2023, I'm going to save money. That's one level of reflection. Another level of reflection is to say, what prevented me from saving money in 2022? Where did I find my challenges? What were the red flags that I ignored or that I should have, paid more attention to, that I could have maybe done better with my money? Now, these kind of reflections are hard because it requires you to be honest with yourself. So like, were there times when you didn't really think through the consequences of your choices, and times when you really wanted to, I don't know, buy a new car? Maybe that was your goal, but you did not look and see how much the car costs, or you didn't include in buying a car the insurance, or you didn't. So like, you get to look back and see, where can I be better in 2023, right? So that's a different process than, okay, I just need to save money. So in 2023, I'm declaring that this year I'm gonna save money. So now we at the second level where we say, okay, I knew I should have been saving money in 2022, but why didn't I? So then the next level is, now I know I should have saved money. I see where the pitfalls are. Now this third level is, so how do I respond next year when I'm trying to save money and I run up on the challenges and the red flags that messed me up in 2022. So we're starting to build upon the reflection. We're starting to create a plan so that when we're in the clutch and we're in our trouble spot, we already can pull from this basket of tools to say, okay, so what messed me up in 2022 from saving money were impromptu trips or maybe eating out. I look back, when I look back in my checking, they always say you can find out what it is that is your problem area if you look at your bank statement and see, number one, what are you always getting overdraft on? That's number one. Or what are you spending the most money on? So that's you get to see where your problem areas are. So maybe you look and see, well, I seem to like really go ham over going out for lunch, or like my friends had times when they said, girl, let's just go out, and I went out, and that's when I got overdraft. So if you're really honest with yourself, this process can be informative so that when you go into the next year, you're able to Alafia Oguns Egun Williams. I'm sorry, y'all know I can't see or read. Hey, Mr. Remain. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyway, oh yeah, because you got tagged. Hey, thank you, Foxy 2 Live, for bringing somebody else in. So if we really give time and energy to asking ourselves honestly and openly, oh, I know who that is. That's Chris. Um, asking ourselves honestly and openly, what were my goals in 2022? That's first. Did I reach my goals in 2022? Because then there's a little celebration in there, because you can also look at the things that you were successful with, right? Then you look at the ones that you were not successful with, the things that you did not make. And instead of just beating ourselves up, you know how we do. See, I ain't saved money because I ain't shit. Like, no, that's not why you didn't save money. You didn't save money because life happens. But let's look at what is the life that's stopping you from reaching your goals, so that in 2023, when we start manifesting these things, we are doing it realistically, so that we have game plans for what are my trouble spots, so that we can have things that reinforce our goals. So maybe it is I need to check in every 3 months to see if I'm on track. But we need those processes before we go into the new year. So saving money, that's one. Losing weight, that's another one everybody hit on in January. I'm gonna lose weight. But they didn't look at their diet. They didn't look at their habits. They didn't look at their schedule. They didn't go to the gym. They ain't got no, they just said, I'm gonna lose weight. So, like for me, y'all know that's an ongoing thing for me, because I'm a little fluffy and my knees is acting up. So I'm always like, how am I gonna lose this weight? So, I have to look at things like, when did you fall off your goal? Well, when I'm stressed, I'm falling off my goal. When my friends come in from out of town, I'm falling off my goal. When I go out of town, I'm falling off my goal. On Tuesday, I'm falling off. On Friday, no, but you know what I mean. So that maybe what we need to also add to our goals are support systems. But we need to take this month out to identify realistically what goals we want to bring from 2022 into 2023. There might be some goals in 2022 that throughout the year, as you try to really put energy in it, you realize that's not really a goal. I really don't want to do that no more. And that's okay. You get to say, that's not my focus this year. So like some people is like, I need a boyfriend. I want a girlfriend. I'm trying to date. And then you trying to do it, and then you realize, wait, nah, I'm really trying to work on some other things in my life. So I can put that on the shelf. This is the time. This is a perfect time, December, for you to put in this kind of real work. So when we talk about spiritual work being work, this is the kind of work we're talking about, right? So that when you go into your ancestors and you go into your spirit guides and your orishas, you've already done your part by saying, I know what my goals are, right? Because I don't know if y'all remember, I told y'all your ancestors want you to talk to them through this process. So that's where the journaling comes in. That's where the meditation comes in, where you're sitting with them and you're saying, hey, I'm trying to work this part out for 2023. Let me sit in front of my ancestor altar. This is ancestor work. And y'all help me and inspire me, give me ideas as to what it is I need to be doing in this next year. How do I follow my destiny? How do I walk in my goals? So, I'm always saying you gotta sit with them, and it's more than just I'ma sit and be quiet with my ancestors. No, this is the work that you're pulling them into, because in the big scheme of things, in 2023, these gonna be the things you asking them for help with. Like y'all know I was trying to move to another city, and but you didn't include them in this December time when you should have been like asking them, what are the plans? What are the pitfalls that I need to be looking out for? What do I need to change in myself? What am I not doing? What are my bad habits that are slowing my progress? Or there's Mr. Patrick, or keeping me from reaching my goals. So that's what we do in this first week. This first week, we really do journaling, we do visualization, we do, just a little like I'm a think on it for a little bit. This is what we're doing in December. What worked for me in 2022? You know, did I have goals in the beginning of the year that I reached? That's first, because we want to celebrate the good things. And even if you didn't reach it all the way, did you make progress in that direction? Did you learn anything? Like, what would you tell the you of January 1st, 2022? What would you tell yourself about the accomplishments that you made? What would you tell yourself about the lessons that you've learned? What would how would you encourage yourself so that when that person in 2022 January 1st comes up on these challenges that you already went through, you'll be like, hey, don't forget this. You're smart enough to make it through, or you strong enough for this, or don't worry about this argument. It might come in hot and heavy, but it's gonna fizzle out. Don't worry. Like, these are journal prompts that help you to reflect through the years. Through the year. Okay. So on Tuesday, when we do Spiritual Tools Tuesday, I'll give you some journal prompts for reflecting on the year. That's what we're going to focus on this week. Really just like, going through the credits. Who was your guest stars? Did you lose anybody? And that's like not just death, like did people pass, but also like did people transition out of your life? Friends and family members. Did any anything that like you thought you absolutely needed, are you looking at it now and be like, oh, I haven't even really thought about that in a long time, that has passed its course? Like, what kind of things have happened during this year? So that's what I want to start us off um, on this Sunday check-in. Start the reflecting process for ending 2022. All right. Big stars or little stars? Big stars or little stars? Where we at? Big stars or little stars? Where we at? Why y'all doing that? I had a little subject, but I think I'm just going to leave it at beginning this end of the year. Little stars. Okay. Beginning this end of the year process. Oh, Stacy, you lost just by a little bit. Miss Cocky, you won too because you said little, and littles are the winners of today. My husband was like, you will not be saying anything right now. There we go. It looked like a whole cloud system. All right. Was this helpful, y'all? Today's Sunday check-in? Oh, YouTube is acting a donkey. Let's see. Card of the week. Let's see what the card of the week is. We use these little stars. All right, all right, all right. Card of the week. Yay, I'm glad this was helpful. Oh, it's a reverse. Oh, it's the Seven of Swords reverse. This is the apology card, actually, when it comes up reversed. This means that someone who has wronged you will make it right. They'll either come to you and say, you know what, I really apologize for what I said to you, for what I did to you. Let me see, is that what they saying? Yeah, they saying it's the apology. So yay, this was good. Pause. I was just thinking about my new manifestation board. Yay! So for me, the manifestation board comes after all of this work because now you know what kind of images, what kind of words and affirmations you need to put on that board to really push what it is you're trying to do in the next year. And that's really how this process came for me because I wanted to do a powerful manifestation board. And I didn't want to just be like, a new car, bink. You know, I wanted to be like words that were like, so for example, my health, instead of saying, and I got this from this process, instead of saying, I want to lose weight, I started saying, I wanted to be healthy. And then losing weight would be a byproduct of being healthy. So instead of just putting stuff on there like 150 pounds, size 8. Like I started putting things like pictures of fruit. I started putting things like healthy recipes and healthy eating and things like that. So that now the images on my board are not just like these surface things. It's also things that are deeper in my life. And so to me, it was just a better process for the manifestation board. So we're gonna do the manifestation board, but we're going to do the work first. So the Seven of Swords, this is about, um, it's also about things that happen that have affected your reputation, that may have closed off some of your blessings, some of your resources, because something unfair has happened to you. When this card comes up reverse, it's saying that either like the people who had judged you a certain way start to see the light and realize that what they thought was not true because of this betrayal that had happened to you. The light shines and they like, oh, it wasn't even her, it was that person. You know, that's the energy of the Seven of Swords reverse. It is you know, like you're vindicated. You know, victory is yours because you was fighting to tell people, you know, like it wasn't me. I didn't do these things. I didn't say these things. Somebody set me up. All of that. When this card comes reverse, it's like they finally get it. They finally understand or see the evidence or see the light that what was rightfully yours was taken from you because of nefarious things that happened behind your back. Or the person who did the nefarious things is like, man, I'm sorry. You know, I'm trying to make them. It's kind of like the AA thing when it's like you go back and you apologize to all the people that you hurt. That person comes to you and they're like, Seven of Swords reverse. I'm sorry that I did the things that I did to you. Is there any way that I can make that up? That's what happens. That's the energy of this week. And also, even maybe that this happens to you where that person apologizes to you or that wrong is righted for you. But this is also a card saying if you have done that to somebody, if you lied on somebody, if you tricked somebody out of their blessings, if you maneuvered your way in a way, and we do that sometimes out of fear. But if you did, this is the week to make amends. So if you know you've been out there wilding out, you might want to make amends to people, you know. End the year off in a good note. Get your blessings. Get your blessings. All right. That is Sunday check-in for today. Thank you for being here with me. We're gonna work on transitioning from 2022 into 2023 in an intentional way, in a way that's going to help us to walk even more quickly into our destiny and get these goals. We're going to be intentional We're going to be reflective. So I am excited about this month. I hope you all are too. Also, I am taking end of the year reading, beginning of the year readings. You can now go to my Calendly, and there is a yellow box slash dot for uh, um, for end of the year readings, the $200 reading. Um, there's a specific dot for you all to make those appointments. So that way your 2 hour appointment is already made. Don't use the purple dot for the end of the year readings because they're different. They really are. And they take longer. The end of the year reading is way more thorough because we go through every aspect of your life. And so part of my process is doing an end of the year reading before I do my manifestation board, because then I know what do I need to, manifest for my career, my finances, my love life, my family life, my health, my spirituality, my ancestors. All of that is covered in the end of the year reading. What are my goals? We have cards that specifically address what your goals should be for 2023. What is the lesson of 2023? What is the lesson that I should have learned in 2022? Did I learn it? So, like, all of that comes in the end of the year reading. And if you are interested in doing an end of the year reading, you can go in, and you don't have to do it this month. You can actually do an end of the year reading at any point in time. It was well worth it. If you haven't signed up for it, do it, do it, do it. Thank you, Big Mama Q. Ditto. That's what Kyra said. Ditto. They jumped in on that special. I had a special this first week for the early birds. The $200 reading was a $150. Thank y'all for jumping in on that. Thank you. It would be nice to hear a sincere apology for once. Very helpful check-in. I know that's right. Nothing is as healing as a sincere apology. That's real talk. All right then. Yes, Minx Mink. Yes, Minx Mink said ditto on the life reading. Yes. So don't get your life reading appointment in. Because they are 2 hour readings, they fill up really quickly. So the longer you wait, the further back you're gonna have to push it. And yes, you can do them in January. Yes, you can even do them in February. There is no limit to when you can do your end of the year reading. People do them for their birthdays. People do it just when they get their money together. So we got you. We got you. But if you want to do it for this December process, get on it. Get on it. All right, y'all. Mwah. Mwah. Y'all see my nails? See my nails? I got the little cartoon nails. Ain't they cute? I have fun with my little nails. I missed the special, but I won't miss my reading. I know that's right. It is worth it. Anyway, I gotta do mine too. Y'all think I just do it for y'all, but I do it for me too. Generally, what I be telling y'all to do is because it's stuff that I do for myself. All right, you're welcome, Ava Bella the Ball. Y'all have a great week. All right. Mwah, mwah. Peace. All right, bye, Instagrammers. Bye, YouTubers and Facebookers.